Baby, I like your style.
It's just a day of losing for me.
Oh, damn.
All losses.
Oh, the team y'all supposed to lose to beat y'all? Oh, it's bad.
No, we only lost by one.
In football, y'all lost by one?
Yeah.
Then Lyric and them got beat twice?
Yup. Sending data.
Baby, I like your style.
Damn, Fields is struggling today. Holy shit. Wow.
Yeah, my bracket shit got busted early, I think.
Fields was 6 for 20, 68 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 picks, sacked 9 times.
Oh, shit.
That's crazy. We are not live on Facebook right now. I don't know why.
Oh, that's not good.
I don't know why. That's not. It just says sending data. TAP. Oh, what? Why wouldn't you tell me that beforehand? I gotta reconnect. This is stupid.
No, yeah, definitely.
Huh?
I said it's definitely not on Facebook. That's weird.
No. I gotta fix it. I'm fixing it now. It said the API connection expired, so. But I don't know why it didn't tell me that before I started. Because I checked all the channels. So, yeah, we're good now.
You see mine?
I think we are.
I'm really not to start that video when we started.
Nah, it's working. I'm getting it. I literally have to just go into it and click reconnect. Yeah. For whatever reason. That's loud. Mm-hmm. There we go. Does that say week 2? Did I change the week?
It does.
Oh shit. If I click on it and click 3, does it change it everywhere?
I don't know. It should. I don't know on our thing it will.
Are you sure you want to? Yeah, do what I said, bitch. Maybe it'll work. I don't know. I'm tripping. All right.
Baby.
I need like a sad song, you know what I'm saying?
I got you, man.
Where's the intro? I hate when it does this. I think it's here. I'll fuck around and click the wrong thing.
First pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Trevor Lawrence, quarterback, Clemson.
Duval, Bangum, Westside, Jayville, Duval, Hustle House, Frank Coley, he real. Duval, Bangum, Billy, Rankin, throw your D's in the air if you from the Bangum, Duval, Duval. If you from a city, holla, Duval. If you rep my city, holla, Duval. Yeah, boy, don't them youngins go hard. Swinging in them drop top Chevy, sitting too tall. Jaguar on my plate, on my feet, 2-8, 4-5 on my hip. Set a lame nigga straight.
We got to dethrone the ghost.
I can't even dethrone Garoppolo.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Because a vision softly creeping left its scenes while I was sleeping. And a vision that was planted in my brain still remains.
Welcome to the In Teal Podcast.
Within the sound
I'm your host, the Hot Take Hooligan Agent K,
of silence.
and I'm rocking with the Cannabis Analyst Agent J.
In restless dreams I walked up.
I want to fucking cry.
Bruh. You saw my video, bruh. Well, I don't know if you saw any of my videos I posted, bruh. It was just sadness leaving the stadium. Because, like, we should have won that game.
Yeah. You damn right you should have won the game. How the hell do we not? This show is brought to you by the good folks over at the Miller Creative Group, man.
MCG, our group of talented designers, can take your ideas and create something special. Been needing to wrap your vehicle to promote your business? Or maybe creating new business cards to stand out in your field? Maybe you're looking to create a memorable gift for a friend. Call us today and speak with a member of our staff and let us handle your vision so you can focus on what's important. Call 904-771-5855 or visit mcg247.com for more information.
904 Printing, your one-stop shop for all your printing needs. Flyers, business cards, banners, apparel, and more. 904 Printing has got you covered. Call for a quote today, 904-392-2139, or visit us online at 904printing.com. 904 Printing, we're just better, duh.
At least somebody's better than somebody. 904 Printing is better than all the other printing companies. Unfortunately, we're not better than anybody else at winning football games. But you know who is better? Anchor, Fence, and Deck. They are better than all of the competition when it comes to your outdoor needs. Make sure you call my guy Jalen for a free quote today. Mention In Teal Podcast and receive a discount. 904-859-5481. Everybody needs somebody to hold them down in times of need. Nobody holds it down better than Anchor. That's Anchor, Fence, and Deck. Bro.
Bro, that shit, bro.
How? You know, I'm asking myself during the game, I'm going, would I rather it be like this? Would I rather have hope going into the fourth quarter? Or would I rather just know from the gate that we're not going to win? That's the thing I struggled with the most today because I'm watching this game and I'm going, we're winning this fucking game. You know, we talked about it prior to kickoff. I had a very, very, very good feeling about this game. I felt like it was a great situation for Jacksonville, that they would be overlooked, that we would come out. The defense is hungry. They're looking to prove themselves. I felt like this was an awesome opportunity to come out and really do something. And the defense came out and they played lights out.
Yeah, they played pretty well after that first drive.
Job.
After that first drive, they played as good as we've seen them all year. Any few drives in a row, they was playing really, really well. Yeah.
As a whole, the team came out. They the offense started slow. and they struggled to get things going at first. There was a few drops, that dropped into a pick. Like, listen, I'm not worried about Trevor. Either interception isn't something that concerns me. If regarding Trevor Lawrence, not concerned about that at all. You can't jump and throw the ball as a free blitzer is coming in on a flea flick. You just can't do that. You can't do that.
You got to take that sack or just throw it to the sideline.
Right. Or do what he'd been doing. Yeah, because, the ball went in the direction of the sideline anyway. So just put a little more mustard on it and get it out of bounds. I don't know if that's what he was trying to do or if he was actually trying to hit his target.
Probably trying not to get fucking hit by J.J. Watt, the full grunt, because he was getting his ass fucking smacked today.
He was. He got smacked around a little bit. Offensive line did well overall in the grand scheme of things. As I'm watching the game initially, I'm kind of preparing what we'll talk about and stuff as we go, and in my head I'm going, I'm about to come on here and go absolutely crazy about this Jekyll and Hyde act the offensive line has pulled from this year to last year. Last year, we could not protect the quarterback to save our lives. All we could do was run the football. This year, apparently, we can protect the quarterback, but we couldn't run the football until the second half. Then they picked it up, and it looked like the offensive line we were used to. Cam Robinson was doing a great job. Will Richardson stepped in and did a great job. Manhurst was doing a great job. The only time I saw an offensive lineman get blatantly beat was when A.J. Cann gave up the sack. Yeah. And then when Ben Barch was pulling and he got smoked and we got dropped in the backfield. Not even sure where
what was going
lined up.
Probably at left guard, but what was going on with Norwell? I know Will Richardson came in for Cam for a little bit.
He came for Cam, yeah.
But Barch was in there at left guard for a little bit.
Yeah, that was in like the second quarter. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe they wanted to see something. I don't know. I don't know if he was hurt, but maybe they wanted to see something.
Yeah, I don't know. Overall offensive line play was fine. Yeah. This just is one of those situations where good teams know how to win the game. And they figure out how to close it out and win the game. So Arizona was never overly concerned. They just continued to do their job, and they knew sooner or later little brother was going to fuck up. And that's exactly what happened. Little brother went in there and fucked up again. Mm-hmm. You just fucked it up again.
And big brother fucked up too. Goddamn Lambo. I don't know what the fuck he got going on. That's ridiculous.
It's sad. It really ridiculous. Is. It's because I don't think there's anything he can do about it. I think it is all 100% from the injury, and I just think that's it. And in a sense, you want to see if he can come back from it, but at the same time, you have to start looking elsewhere. Yeah, it's because we're 3 weeks in now, and this is a consistent problem we've seen since last season, since coming back from the injury and then re-injuring. And this is something that we're seeing is repetitive. I love Josh Lambo, but at this point, you have to say, all right, that's let's bring somebody else in. Aldrick Rojas competing for the job. Everybody was upset about that. Looks a little smart now.
Yeah,
looks a little smart now.
That's unfortunate, dog. Because that's supposed to be PAT is supposed to be automatic. Come on, short field goals. We gotta get those, bro. Like we gotta knock those. We didn't ask you to kick a 68-yarder today,
right? And Jamal, so that's something. Hey, everybody who was like, why did we people were upset. Do you remember? People were upset. Social media.
Jamal Agnew, we gave him all that money.
$21 million. We don't know what we're doing.
Okay.
Well, he has 2 touchdowns on the year, and it's the 3rd week.
Yeah.
I think Urban knows what he's doing a little bit. A little bit.
Our special teams, outside of our kicker, our special teams has been A+.
Oh yeah, A+.
And with the kicker, he's dragging us down to about a B+. Because everything else has been. Logan Cook is looking like an MVP punter if there's any such thing. And the kick coverage has been really, really good. The protection, returns, it's either we don't really get nothing or we go big.
Right.
So I'll take it.
Yeah, I say was it today enough for the Andrew Wingard haters to shut the fuck up for a little bit?
Listen, man, they're never gonna shut up about
y'all gotta give Dewey some slack. Cut Dewey some slack now. Dewey out there. Dewey was making tackles today. Dewey got another pick. This is a defense that if we go back and we look at the comments, we should have started screenshotting shit because I'm sure people went and started deleting. they said Dewey was going to get smoked. This the Arizona Cardinals, man. This the greatest offense in football right now next to Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. They about to come out blase squaze. Andrew Winger has the only turnover on the team, and it wasn't some lucky do funky shit. That boy read and reacted perfectly and made a pick. Andrew Winger coming up making dolo tackles, making plays. I mean, I think they got to chill off Dewey, dog.
Yeah, no, they got to. My bad. I'm just looking at a guy who used to play for us, and he's dressed as like a mariachi.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
It's kind of clean.
Did you see the gentleman in the stands who was dressed up in the Jaguar, like he looked like Buddy from Fifth Element? Chris Tucker from Fifth Element? Skin tight Jaguar print suit. Real feminine light with the blonde hair.
Oh no, I didn't.
Oh yeah, Chris Tucker. That was dope. Shout out to that guy. That was dope. But yeah, I mean Dewey. They got to kind of lay off of Dewey right now. You got to give him his credit.
Yeah.
Dewey played a good game, and you know who else played a good game? Tyson Campbell. Outside of the box out jump ball, AJ Green was able to win from him. Tyson Campbell looked good.
Yeah, he gotta do something, bro.
I mean, I don't think there's not many corners in the league that could have done anything on that because he didn't have eyes on the ball. AJ Green adjusted, which
is I'm trying to figure out, bro. You gotta, but you still gotta figure. You gotta find the ball a little bit, bro. You gotta find the ball.
But I'm saying it's a jump, like it's a stop ball, so the receiver literally stops. So he then has to stop and get around the receiver. He did a good job of not interfering. Overall, he played good today. Defense play. I mean, there's not really anybody you can call out and say they didn't do their job. Everybody defensively played a great game, and we just have to finish on offense. We have to. We cannot. I don't want to piss people off. I mean, I really don't give a fuck. But at the same time, I don't want to concern people too much by the statement, and I'm not comparing the two. But these interceptions now. These little things, the fumbles, this is feeling very Blake Bortles-ish. Because Blake Bortles' interceptions a lot of times were the rarest shit. The wild off-the-foot intercept. Like, how does that happen? Right? Trevor Lawrence steps up to fire the ball and his own running back hits his arm and he gets a fumble. Like, just shit that doesn't usually happen was happening to Blake. And that's what's happening right now to Trevor. It's just the most unluckiest shit. A drop. An easy catch dropped into a pick. Like, remember how many of those Blake had?
Bro, we were coming down to score. We were coming down to score.
Yeah, driving downfield, and it's a dropped ball into an interception. That is the most frustrating thing in the world. The flea flicker, I haven't looked on social media yet, but the flea flicker is one of those plays where I felt like it was a perfectly timed call. I felt like it was a great call. I think it's, people like flea flicker. If it would have worked, everybody would have loved it. And I bet right now, because it didn't work, everybody's talking shit about it.
Yeah,
anybody who's talking shit about the coaching staff right now and the style of play that they ran today or what they did, they're fucking idiots. I'm gonna tell you right now. Anybody. So here, let me look at the camera. Anybody, I don't care if you're my friend, if we're family, if we're friends on Facebook, if we was cool since day one. If you have anything negative to say about the way the coaching staff coached this game today, you are a fucking idiot. We'll just make it real point and simple. Tell your nana, tell your mama them, all of them. Dumb as hell. Because you can't expect them to do anything else. The play calling was creative. They attempted to run the ball. They
ran the ball. James Robinson had 21 carries.
And they did it early, too. They did it early, and it wasn't working early. And they didn't abandon it.
And they came back
to it. They continued to run the ball. The passing game was creative. Trevor kept the ball consistently on the read option. That was solid. He used his legs. He got out of there. Everything you want them to do, they did. Every
when they started,
the game was done.
They were staying ahead of the chains. Like I said, getting those on that read option first down. Okay, what's here? What's there? If nothing, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna go get 4 downs. Let's stay ahead of the chains. Keep that shit moving. So it just
the coaching staff did everything.
Trust me, defense, we had 3.
Joe Cullen schemed up a hell of a game against Kyler Murray and boys.
Yeah.
Because if you want to be honest, like if we really want to look at it on paper, if you on paper match up every one of their offensive players versus our defensive players, absolutely, we should have got our fucking boots smoked. So the scheme on defense today You better give Joe Cullen a round of applause because that was a hell of a defense. He brought pressure at the right time.
Shout out to Taven Bryan, man. My boy
Taven Bryan with a sack and then flexed on y'all ass.
Because he took that center and just said fuck him and just move out the way.
Now here's the thing about that is he not only did he did what Taven's always done. He bullied somebody.
Yeah, but he finished the playoff.
But then he read it. Yeah. His eyes weren't on the center. His eyes were on the quarterback. And as he threw that man, he reached with one arm and shoved Kyler Love ass so hard that bitch did a whole flip. So shout out to Taven. The fans gonna hate that. Shout out to Dewey. The fans gonna hate that too. At some point, you got to stop the hate and give them boys credit. I like what Andrew Winger said. Y'all don't believe in me. That's fine. Yeah. Like, he's just out there with, like, I know you don't. Yeah. I know y'all don't fuck with me, and that's cool. But overall, coaching was fine this game. There's nothing anybody can complain about with the coaching. If you have a problem with the flea flicker, that's cool. I mean, that's fine. But it was a smart play given the where they were at in the flow of the game. It was a good job.
Yeah, no, I didn't have too much. I was upset at the time, but now I was really looking at the shit. I'm like, all right, well, goddamn, didn't nobody touch J.J. Watt? Like, he just pretty much came there and smacked through.
And I want to go back and see exactly where he came from, who he smoked on the inside. Like,
it was the inside, so it shouldn't matter because it's between the center and the guard on that right side.
I feel like
but it's J.J. Watt. Brendan Linder has to make sure that the alignment is good for this. Like, you're the center. You're the big money guy. You're the leader of that group. You got to make sure that is there because Trevor right now is, Trevor has to too. But Brandon Linder has played how many games against J.J. Watt?
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck who's right here. You better put your hand on him.
Yeah.
So I have to look at it too.
Unless they brought interior pressure at the same time, then he has his own responsibility, and it's AJ Can's job to handle and be a man. So I don't know. I have to go back and watch the play. And actually see where the pressure came from. But it was just inopportune. And as whoever this is, Facebook user who won't show me the name, I need Cam to stay healthy. Our run blocking was nice. It was just costly turnovers at inopportune times. When it was 24-19, I thought we were right there. Yeah, and it is.
That might be Jason, but I'm not sure.
It could be. That is exactly what it is, though. It was the turnovers coming at the wrong time. They came late, and we just weren't able. It's B. James.
Okay, it's B. James. Okay.
Yeah. And we just weren't able
to make
up
for it. Shout out to B. James.
That's all. We just weren't able to make up for it. If we had more time, if that shit would have happened in the second quarter, maybe it's a different ballgame. Josh Lambo, though, that is an issue. That is something we need to correct. Offense looked good. Jacob Hollister looked good. Outside of the drop into the pick, Jacob Hollister was getting a lot of action.
He looked solid, but that fucking you got to catch that shit, bro.
Yeah. I don't like how he went up for the ball. He left his feet early.
Yeah, I don't think he had to.
Hooking. I didn't like that.
Yeah, I didn't think he had to jump. I think he could have just caught it and pulled it in.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't catch it, it probably just hits the ground. But like I said, he jumped and did all that shit. It just gave the ball an extra couple inches off the ground.
I don't understand. I teach my son at 7, you can't catch a ball like this because the odds of trapping it, it's not good.
Yeah. The only way you would do that is if you're diving towards the end zone.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. If you have a body behind you and you can scoop.
Or
if you absolutely have to, if the body control requires that. But he was fine. I don't understand why he did it that way.
Yeah, and Trev was squeezing some balls in there too. I mean,
he was lighting it up. I mean, it was fine. The ball, and Aqib Talib said it best. He's like, these receivers do not have to break stride when Trevor Lawrence throws the football.
And they do it every time, but they do it a lot. Just run, bro. Just keep running.
Yeah. Yeah,
either keep running or drive.
That ball. They get to catch that ball in stride every time. It's a beautiful thing.
Him and Marvin Jones are connecting a lot. But he was the only one getting open.
Yeah.
The touchdown. I got a video. I got a good little shot of the touchdown to DJ.
Beautiful. Toe drag swag is gonna be on. It's gonna be on Good Morning Football.
And like I said, I got that 60. I got that mid 68 yarder. Boy. I was
Was
just
that did it come at your end zone or was the kick going at you?
no. The return came to the end
Oh, that's
zone, but I was
beautiful.
on the other corner. But so
Did you
I was
Did you
behind
think
the
in your
kicker.
head, like right away, were you like, if he misses this, we're taking it to the house? Did you know that?
Yeah, I said
felt
it.
that way.
I felt it and I said it, but I was like, but I pulled my only reason I really pulled my camera on was because I pulled my phone out because it was a 68-yard field goal. So I'm looking, at first I couldn't see. I was like, bro, that's over 65. I said, bro, he's all the way on this side of the field. I said, oh shit. I said, damn near 70. And I could pull my shit out, pause, and I went to just to see if he was gonna make it or not. But then I didn't cut because I was like, oh, he's short. I said, oh, 39 got it. And then
That's Devin Hester back there.
Out of there.
That's Davey Hester back there, bro.
That's 109. He might be the longest one. Might be the longest one.
It's shit. That's tied for Devin. I think that's tied for Devin Hester's return with the Bears against I forgot that. Who was it?
It might have been the Lions or it was a division. Is it the Lions or the Vikings?
I remember watching it. That was a good one. It was cold.
And
it was blowing.
I was about to say, I thought that was indoor. I thought that was a missed kick indoors against the Lions.
That was at Soldier Field. That was at the Bears Stadium. They was home. That was a big one.
Maybe I'm thinking. No, I'm thinking Buddy from the Vikings had one against Detroit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I knew. Agnew definitely looks like a smart investment at this point. Mm-hmm. He's doing his job. Every time he touches the ball, you know it can go. Teams to stop kicking to him at this point.
They were already kicking away from him. They weren't trying to give him nothing. But you could do it when that's 68.
No. He knew he shouldn't have tried that.
Mm-hmm.
He knew he shouldn't have tried that. I mean, if we look at the stats, let's jump to the stats and see what's going on. I mean, Trevor Lawrence was 22 of 34 for 219, a touchdown, 2 picks. Those are painful. James Robinson almost gets his 100-yard day finally, 15 carries, 88 yards. You know what I liked? Mm-hmm. I liked that James Robinson went downfield and carried the team on his back on that drive. He goes out for a breather. Carlos Hyde takes the ball, no fall off. Carlos Hyde runs the ball great, gets him into position. James Robinson comes back in. Coach says, go get your touchdown, sir.
Yeah.
I like that because when they pull him out, it's like, you understand because you want the freshman in there to go score. But at the same time, when you're a player, you're like, man, I did all that work. I want the glory, right? And I don't know if James Robinson is that type of guy per se, but overall, deep down inside, you want to get that touchdown. No matter how unselfish you are, you want to be the one to go in there and get that touchdown. So it definitely hurt when I saw Robinson come off. I'm like, here come Hyde. But Hyde did his job, and then all of a sudden, here comes Robinson back in the game. So that was good on Urban Meyer to say, hey, you know what, go get your touchdown, young man. And I think players respond well to that type of stuff. So that was a good job.
The RPO was running really good today, real smooth.
Oh yeah. B-Max says Damian Wilson was fun to watch today. Damian Wilson.
He had the best games of this year so far.
That fucking push. Oh. I was like, really, bruh? Why you had to push him at the end of the run, Damian? It was so pointless. It was so pointless. But overall, he played a great game. But you know what? He did his job.
He got 30 seconds.
He did what we know he's there for. The rest of the time, he's not a pass coverage linebacker. Mm-hmm. I saw somebody say, well, too bad we don't have a linebacker who can cover. We do. His name is Miles Jack. It's just if we get caught with Damian Wilson on the field, he did. Yeah. But if you get caught with Damian Wilson on the field and it's a pure passing situation, they're probably going to complete it in his zone.
Yeah, he calls that. Run the ball. Miles calls that incompletion that they probably would have been a completion of the 3rd and long. He blitzed up the middle. And fucking ran through the running back and just got his arm up and Collar had to throw it off his back foot for real.
Chris Claybrooks was one-on-one with D-Hop. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, defense played good, man. Defense played good. You got to give them credit. They definitely came out there and performed well.
I think that's what prime time. I think they're going to have to show out in prime time, man. They got to the light.
Yeah, would you say that you're more confident going into the Bengals game now? Yeah. Than you were before? As a fan, I mean, I joked around with the sadness music and all of that because we were so close to knocking off and upsetting and doing what, not a lot, even a lot of the fans didn't believe we could do. Some of us did, and we almost did it, and we should have done it, and it was the little tiny mistakes that make us so frustrated. But overall, when you look at this game, you have to walk away and feel better about the situation in Jacksonville now.
Yeah. It just like I say, it hurts. It just sucks, but other than that,
it's on the wrong side. Yeah, you got to look at it and go, okay, we ran the ball well. We did that. Defense played extremely well. We can do that. Trevor Lawrence and them was connecting again. We were looking better. That's good. Play calling was fixed. It was definitely much, much better. So really, there's not a lot for you to look at and go, this sucks. This goes back to, like we said in week 1, a couple of little, like, I don't expect these guys to drop the ball. They'll fix it. Well, I don't expect the drop into interceptions. I think that'll be fine. I don't expect the running back to bump into my quarterback's arm as he's throwing the ball. That's not going to happen frequently. We'll be okay. Luke Farrell getting stripped. These are things that just aren't going to happen. We don't have a fumbling problem on this team. And we do not have interception happy quarterback, although he does now have, what's he got? 7 picks on the year.
He's coming for a Peyton Manning's record, bro. Like, to me, that's not a bad sign of things. Like, some of these are going to be bad throws, and some of them are going to be things that you can't control, bro. Like,
he's a gunslinger in every sense of the word.
Yes, bro. And I don't see. I'm
watching the play develop on the screen. I'm watching with my son, and so we're trying to call. Like, he's starting to understand more now, right? So he's like, he's going to throw. Oh, he's throwing the DJ. He's going to do this, and he's watching the play open up in front of us as we're watching the screen. And I'm going, nope. He's dumping to the tight end, and then he throws it. The tight end's wide open. But then instead, he throws a much more difficult pass to Marvin Jones on a crosser, but it's on the money. Perfect. Marvin Jones catches it. And I'm like, he's about the shit, bro. He is willing to gamble, but to him, it's not a gamble. Like, that's a safe throw. I'm scared. Yeah, I'm scared because I'm not used to that throw.
And that's how you should. And that's how you should. And that's how you should feel. And that's what I'm saying. I don't think this is, bro. We are not. I'm trying to be as, I guess, optimistic as possible. We're not going to win a lot of football games this year. I don't think it was ever set up for us to win a lot of football games this year.
12-5, Jay.
Hey, man, that is
my record is still being chased.
Look, that is a statistical, I guess, a feat that can be attained. But
Cindy's done. Cindy had us at 15-2. That's not possible. We might as well go ahead and get that out of here.
Cindy was drinking some Kentucky moonshine.
Major had us at 15-2. He took a couple shots.
He's a child, so that's cool.
And Big Duval had us at 16-1.
Yeah, I mean, some people that's something stronger than that.
Yeah, so yeah, those are off the board now.
What I got? Did I go up to 7?
You went
8. I went 8, 9. I should have kept my 6 and
Big Richard Carr, you went 6 and 11.
Yeah, I should have kept my 6 and
Tom McManus went 7 and 10.
Mm-hmm.
B James was 9 and 8. It's still there. Still there. The thing is what we saw. So here's the thing, right? What I saw today tells me that, kind of like what we talked about off air, the defense is okay, and I think they have the ability to be really good. Not great, but really good. They'll fix a couple of things in the offseason.
We'll get some better play. I'm gonna say we're gonna get better players on the defense, and and then the offseason, bro. When people get up out of these contracts, they're gonna want to. Bro, they're gonna want to play with Trevor. Trevor has a lot of guys in this league that will want to play with him on offense and defense.
Listen at Keep Talib at the end of the game. Trevor Lawrence, they saying Trevor Lawrence is gonna be great in this league. Like, when have you ever heard the?
So I didn't watch it. I ain't never watched. I was there, so I ain't watched the actual.
When have you ever heard the announcers talk about a Jaguar quarterback and just be like, "Hey, don't worry about what you're seeing here. He's gonna be great. he's gonna be great in this league." Never. It's always been a man. This has the potential to. No, it's not that. No, he is going to be great. So, and they know it. And you know,
makes throws every game where he's like, okay, we know what that is. Like the touchdown to Dede, like it's just boom, got man on, chuck it. You know what I'm saying? Just go.
It dropped in behind 2 defenders, perfect spot, corner of the end zone. DJ Chark makes a beautiful toe drag catch. I mean, it was beautiful. Beautiful. He's fine. So what I'm looking at is a defense that is coming out here and getting better and better, working well together, developing chemistry, learning to communicate, and they are going to be fine. I think they're going to get better. I think they have the potential to be good, top 15, but not beyond that. But not great, not top 7. So they'll be good. As the season goes on, they'll get better and better. The offense will be great once they start to click more and the little things get cleaned up. That's all it is. It's little things. Jacob Hollister just gets promoted from the practice squad. He gets activated. He comes in. He has decent production and then has to drop to a pick. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's right there for you.
Yeah.
We just have to continue to do our job and get better and better, and that will happen. And I think towards the end of the year, you will see that this offense has the ability to be a top 15, 10, top 10. I'll say it, top 10 offense, top 10, because you have a top 10 quarterback and you have a top 10 running back, and your receivers have the ability. One of those guys, be it DJ Chark, Marvin Jones, Laviska Shenault, one of those guys have the ability to climb into that top half of the league. We don't know which one it's going to be, but one of them will. I think I think if you look statistically, Marvin Jones has been in the top probably 15. If you consider the what he's got, 3,000 yard, 10 catch receiving season, 900 yard, 10 catch receiving, something like that, back to back for the last 3 years. I mean, that has to place him within the top 20. So we'll see as everything develops how it goes moving forward. I was overly optimistic coming on. I can admit that. But again, until we're past 5 wins, I still think, hey, I got a chance, goddammit. Until we're past 5 losses, I still have a chance because I think the defense can be really good. I think they've proven that, and I think the offense will catch up. And right now it's just developing chemistry. The first third down miss, Marvin Jones goes to sit down in the zone, and Trevor throws it as if he's going to continue across the field. Yeah, that's just a miscommunication.
Yeah, that was almost a pick.
Yeah, it's just a miscommunication.
Good thing Marvin Jones knows what to fucking do in that situation. Is fucking fight for the ball, make sure the guy doesn't intercept it.
So yeah, it's an interesting situation. I thought the offense would be further along at this point.
Yeah.
I don't think it has anything to do with coaching. I think the offensive line, we can stop ragging on them. No, they're not a top 10 offensive line, I don't think. I know statistics will say they are, but I think they are definitely a top half of the league offensive line. They're definitely a top 15 line.
Mid-tier, bro. I got somebody who was giving me, I guess is upset because I called them mid-tier, bro. Like, I was like, bro, they didn't say you got 25 seconds, but I didn't say that they were bad. I said that they're mid-tier. They had a bad week 1. They played better last week, and they played good today. Like, you got to stack that shit up. We had 9 drives last week for 45, I think, total plays. Like, I don't know what the fuck. That's not a sample size, bro. We had 5 drives in the first quarter this week. So, today was a better outing for them because they got to see some kind of sustainability. Quarterback was still getting hit, but they told me pressures are made up and aren't real. Like the fact that we have only given up 2 sacks, that means that this line is great and everything else just sucks. Yeah, everything else does suck, but they're not perfect and they're giving up pressures. They're not giving up sacks, and I didn't get to. I'm not about to. This is why I have a platform, because I can say what the fuck I want to say on here. I don't have to type back and forth on somebody else's Facebook group, but. Right. The offensive line has been giving up pressures and sacks for years, this same offensive line. So it's every quarterback that we've had, from Blake Bortles to whoever you want to say after that, to whoever you want to say after that, to whoever you want to say after that, to whoever you want to say after that. Anybody who has started a game behind this offensive line has been hurt. They've all been hurt, or they've had to come out of a game because they got an injury or some sort, and somebody else got to come in. Because guess what? At the end of the day, Nick Foles, shit, it's crazy. But guess what? He got fucking hit and got hurt. Motherfucking Gardner Minshew had to play through injuries that whole rookie year. Then the next year, oh God, I don't know what's going on with this guy.
He's gone.
Yeah. We love the juice. Why did you click on it?
I was trying to get it. I was trying to delete it. I gotta delete it.
Yeah, but it's showing on our thing.
I know.
Oh God.
I blocked him.
Oh my God, we love the Jews. That I don't know what the hell that is, bro.
Bro's name was Adolf Hitler Nazi KKK 666.
Oh my God. Well, I mean, I guess we got him before he started.
He took the most evil things he could possibly come up with and blocked.
We stopped. We blocked him before he got to the KKK part because he was about to go in, and I can see it.
Yeah, he was. You see it.
God, I just lost my train of thought. I mean, yeah, but Blake Bortles, at the end of the day, 2017, that was the least amount of sacks I think he ever got sacked in the year. But that didn't happen because the offensive line just took a tremendous step forward. That's not what happened. Blake Bortles was getting the fuck out of there and running and making sure he was doing dump offs, doing stuff that he should be doing in his 5th year as the fucking starting quarterback of an NFL team, not the stuff that he was doing the first 2 or 3 years of starting at an NFL team. Like, yeah, we can say what we want to say about him, but he stopped having dumb, forceful turnovers. It would just always be freak shit that would happen. So I'm okay with what's going on here, bro. It's just the offensive line has to stay consistent because they played 2 good games. That's fine. There's still 14. There's still 14 games. Like, they have to do this shit every week. I want to see that, and they're already like they're hurt. I'm seeing tackles and guards come out the game and having to have replacements. The only people who ain't missed no time is the center and Juwan.
Right.
So
and Juwan played a hell of a game.
Yeah, Juwan played
Juwan
good.
Taylor
was
playing
I
a great game.
I didn't look at what his stuff was last week. But I feel like he stacked two good games back to back. Because I felt like he played good last week, minding you're blocking Von Miller for some of the game and Chubb for some of the game. Like, they're trying to key things in on you for certain things. So I think he's had a good last 2 games. So like I said, bro, I'm not down on the offensive line, but they're not perfect and they can get better. Like, people act like that doesn't. People act like the. Like, if you feel like people, like, they can get better, like, that's criticized. No, they can be better. Like, I would still like more cleaner pockets for my quarterback to throw the ball. Like, that's what I would like. I watch these other teams with their elite quarterbacks. They're fighting in there to give their quarterbacks free time to have more. Some quarterbacks don't get touched in the entire game. Yeah. So, I don't know, man. It's just, people gotta, I don't know. It's just, I think people feel like they do know football. And I'm not saying I'm the all-knowing, but some people feel like they do know football, and some people just look for stats, and like just watch fucking Sports Center all day or listen to Skip Bayless all day.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, bro, it was a struggle, man. But alas, we get to roll into primetime next week.
Ooh, Cincinnati.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what we're going to have to do? We're going to have to do the show Wednesday next week.
Yeah.
Because you'll be here, right?
Yeah. I'll fly
in Wednesday
morning.
Right?
Wednesday morning, yes, sir.
So we're going to do the show live right here.
Oh, skirt.
We'll do the show live right here Wednesday. Because by Friday, the show, it'll be done anyway. The game's on Thursday. So we'll do a Wednesday show. So y'all make sure you tune in Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Jay will be here, right next to me. He's going to be right here.
In studio. In
studio. Yeah, dog. Because we headed to Cincinnati this week, man. I'm still excited as fuck. Shout out to all of the sponsors providing us with swag for the event. Shout out to Jimbo. Yeah, you'll be. Oh, shit. We can't do it at 7. I got to pick Jimbo up from the airport. We got to do it later. We got to do it later that night.
All right, shit on that.
That's all right. Yeah. Jimbo, what time does your flight land? You know what? We'll figure it out. Shout out to the sponsors who hooked us up with the swag, man. 904 printing on the shirts, the Duval on the hats, and then Miller Creative Group. They got some good shit coming too. I'm excited. Everybody coming up for the Cincinnati game. We're going to be blacking out the 200s out there. Plus, I know the Bold City Brigade's coming, and I know Jaguar Travel Buds are going to be out there too. So it should be a healthy Duval presence in Cincinnati for what I feel like will be our first win of the season, goddammit. The defense is not going to come out and disappoint against Joe Burrow and company. I think they are ready to go. They are hungry for a win, and Trevor Lawrence going to go out there and cook. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, I feel like, bro. I don't know, bro. I feel like we got it, bro. Everything gonna come together, bro. Thursday nights are the weird games.
They are.
That's when things come together, man.
Yeah. And if you're feeling bad or down on yourself right now, just remember, at least you're not Justin Fields.
Yeah. We're not Deshaun Watson.
9 sacks. 9 sacks in your debut. Jay, can you tell me before we go, how does the more mobile quarterback get sacked the most out of everybody?
I don't know.
How do you get sacked more than Andy Dalton?
He didn't get a chance. He didn't get a chance to throw an interception.
No. The boy has 68 yards.
Did Andy Dalton get hurt?
He got hurt last week.
Yeah, the offensive line. The offensive line looking like it's trash.
Let me ask you: do you think Matt Nagy went to the line and was like, "Hey, let him in, just let him in"? Because listen, he hasn't been wanting to start Fields. He has been Andy Dalton's our starter, and they were like, "Well, what if Fields goes out there and lights it up? Then what?" And they're like, "Well, then when Andy comes back, he's still the starter." So I wonder, like from his standpoint, if he's like, if he feels any sort of, like this is okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because now he doesn't have to answer questions. He doesn't have to. There's no quarterback controversy. There can not be a quarterback controversy. If you get sacked 9 times in a game, there can't be a quarterback controversy. Because Andy Dalton's never been sacked 9 times in a game, and Cleveland does not have the best defensive front in football. They have a good one, but not the best. Poor Jets quarterback's mama coming to take him home. He's been a punching bag. Yeah. Did they start? Wait, is that game on yet? The Jets game on yet?
I don't know.
Who are they playing? Broncos?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I think the Broncos are.
Oh, my God. Oh, it's over.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. 26-0. Oh, my. Zach Wilson, 19 of 35, 160 yards, 0 tutties, 2 picks. Ouch.
Ooh.
Sheesh. Oh my, we gotta figure out the football pool, man. Is it bad?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Did the Saints pull it off? Yeah, Mac Jones had a rough day too, I heard.
Yeah, the Saints came through.
Mac Jones with 3 picks.
Damn, Derrick Henry, 113 rushing yards a day. Oakland's up 3. Oh, not Oakland. Las Vegas is up 3 on Miami.
Yeah. Yeah,
Jacoby Brissett must have been going crazy today.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jacoby Brissett, man. Go Gators.
Good for him. Good for Jacoby.
Yeah, let me turn that down.
Yeah, the Jets got Smith's ass, bro.
Is that 26-0?
26-0.
Oof.
Trevor would never.
Yeah, I want to see his 2 picks. Yeah, I want to see what his 2 picks look like.
Yeah, Mac Jones threw 3. Mac Jones threw 3. That's all I got, man. I'm about to take my kids and get up out of here. We about to go to see some scary stuff. We'll get this show Wednesday night. I guess I got to figure out what time Jimbo flies in so we can do the show once he gets here. I'll pick him up from the airport and come back and do the show.
I'm about to finish watching Only Murderers in the Building.
Bruh, you gotta watch that. You gotta watch that Jalen Ramsey versus Tom Brady game, bro.
Oh, it's over, huh?
Is it? I'm not used to this.
They was playing earlier.
Really?
I thought they was playing earlier. No, I'd rather watch Steve Martin. I'd rather watch Steve Martin and Martin Short and Selena Gomez.
The Rams beating them. I knew I should have picked that.
Yeah, my shit is all the way fucked. I can tell you, I know that.
I almost picked the Rams too. I think I changed it at the last second.
I put Tampa. I remember I put Tam. But that was before. But that was definitely before AB had COVID. Yeah,
Brady ain't thrown a touchdown or a pick.
38 for 52 for 400 yards.
Yeah, he hasn't thrown a
touchdown. 39 for 53 for 16. He's about to throw a touchdown.
Yeah, Stafford's got 4 tutties, bro.
Oh, Matty. You already know that's my QB, baby.
Tyler Higbee, 2 to Cooper Kupp, 1 to Deshaun Jackson.
Yeah, he had 2 to Cooper Kupp early. Those are the first 2.
Yeah.
I remember Evans like that bitch stiff arming motherfucker. Get off of me.
Yeah,
let's throw a touchdown, man. I want to see.
Shit. All right, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man, for the late post-game show. I am your host, the Hot Take Hooligan Agent K. That's the Cannabis Analyst Agent J. And we are...
Oh, Tom Brady threw a touchdown. We smoke,